Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahushai shall arise first. To the sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers that are out here teaching the word of the Most High. And always commemorate the sister who washed Yahushua feet when you read the scriptures. On this one, I wanted to talk about this honestly goofy ass argument that mostly women I see are on social media pushing, which is how I guess a lot of people, particularly men, are against or saying they won't support Tyler Perry and watch his new movie. And then they're bringing up 50 Cent. Oh, you know, he brings out narratives of drug dealers. And one thing that everybody seems to be ignoring, but it's an underlying issue that I believe that most of the women are actually very cognizant of, is, okay, yeah, 50 Cent tells us a narrative of a black drug dealer. That's definitely not something that I am in agreement with. I do not believe that that's we don't believe that that's a positive image whatsoever. But you women are out here telling motherfuckers Tyler Perry's any better. Y'all are bugging out of y'all motherfucking minds. Y'all are really 150% bugging the fuck out of y'all minds. A effeminate black man is any better than a fucking drug dealer? I don't listen, if I had to choose between being one or the other, I most certainly wouldn't pick being a fucking effeminate black man or Latino. Y'all are putting people, you know, and that's why honestly, a lot of y'all black and brown women, black and Latino women, or Israelite women are going to not like what I'm about to say, but a lot of y'all need to shut the fuck up. A lot of y'all do not need a voice. This is why y'all voices have been suppressed for years, because this is the type of shit y'all say. You know, shout out to the sisters who do got something intelligent to bring to the table and say spiritual things. But the reason why a lot of y'all don't get to talk or haven't gotten to talk is because now that the Esau, I'm gonna say Esau, the red man, the YT man, you know, because I don't want to get flagged. Now that he lets y'all say whatever y'all want, now that he gives you a fucking voice, gives you social media so you can say stupid shit, y'all say stupid shit. You're telling me, you're telling the world that it's better to be an effeminate black man who has lost his way completely than a drug dealer. And like I said, there is no crying for drug dealers. There's no, oh, that's better than anything. No, but y'all are not going to sit here and push the narrative, you know, like that movie. And I do like that. I do like some of his movies. I've never watched a Medea movie. Thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to watch a man in drag. You know, but that movie where the chick get AIDS, or I'm sorry, HIV, because she fucked with this guy, that movie, I actually love the message. But when you look at it, her husband is passive the whole time. And probably that's what leads to the destruction of his marriage. You know, but overall, I like the message in that movie. I forgot the name of that movie. That's one Tyler Perry movie that I would say the underlying messages are on point. The one with Kelly Rowland in it, with them soft ass niggas in it. I don't know. I don't know that I like that one. With Trevante Rhodes. But Tyler Perry generally makes movies. Fall from Grace. That's another one. And it's funny how almost all the men in Tyler Perry movies are soft ass niggas, man. Almost all the men in these movies are soft and some of them be the heroes in the movie, but they're soft. They're not masculine men. The femininity comes out. And I'm going to tell you this about these new actors, too. I was watching Wu-Tang, and the guy that played Hayes, feminine as hell, but it's like he's trying to stay masculine. But some of them scenes, like the femininity comes way out of him. Pause. You know, so you're sitting here talking about power and BMF, how it has black and brown men that are drug dealers and women that are basically whoring themselves out for drug dealing. Even though y'all not saying that part, but that's pretty much what it is. But the part where women are being whored out in TV, like, you don't care about that. You just mentioned, these black drug dealers. You know, the same ones that you want to date because they put you in the nicest whip. You know, they actually take care of you. Gay men, effeminate men want to beat you. They want to replace you. But you're over here sticking up for the effeminate men. And I haven't even watched the new movie yet, Straw. I hear it's a new age John Q. You know, so I'm gonna watch that movie. Lord willing. You know, I'm not against watching something. If it's a good movie, I'll praise the movie. But nonetheless, we're not gonna talk like Tyler Perry does not put effeminate black and brown men in the movies that he puts out. And say, oh yeah, the black masculine drug dealers are the greatest evil known to man. Which, like I said, a drug dealer is evil. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Those men are poisoning. They are actually spreading poison in the community. You know, I'm not going to go against the typical narrative that even Esau has about drug dealers. You know, I would say if you want to see who's really poisoning the community, it's not black men. Where are the black men getting the drugs from? So that's another narrative or another thing that needs to be told. You know, but that's neither here nor there. But speaking of, you know, 50 Cent is so evil for pushing out, for putting out the show Power, but Tyler Perry's not evil for all the gay ass, fruity ass black men that he puts on the screen. That's crazy to me. That's like that's why nobody let black women speak for hundreds of years. That's why y'all didn't have a voice. I'm sorry, black and Latino women, they want their men to be soft. And this is why y'all did not have a voice, because this is the type of shit y'all say. This is why the Bible tells you to be silent, shut the fuck. It don't say shut the fuck up, but essentially it tells you be quiet. You don't have nothing to say. This is why some of the greatest speakers of all time are black men, black and Hispanic men. Well, mostly black men. I ain't gonna lie. Hispanics don't know how to articulate shit. Maybe in Spanish, but you know, when it comes down to people that can say very profound things, nobody beats a well-trained so-called black man. And for those of you that are not in the know, the reason why I say so-called is because nobody's actually the color of my car. There's no black or white people on this earth. There's Edomites and Israelites. And Israelites consist of primarily black, Hispanic, and Native American men and women and children. And white is a lot of different categories, primarily of European descent. But even at some point, Europe was ruled by black men, believe it or not. But anyway, back to the point is this is why you did not have a voice. As much as you resent black men, now you've turned again. Now, this is what's weird about black women. Y'all turned on black men. I'm sorry, when you're telling me 50 Cent is a piece of shit, but Tyler Perry is some saint, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are fucking stupid. And it's not all black women or Latino women. I am not going to throw everybody under the bus, but I'm going to tell you that if 1 out of 10 says something good, but the 9 are saying something bad, it's kind of tough to even want to hear the 1. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know which one that one is. So, like the scripture said, women are to be silent. I'm sorry, but this is why. This is specifically why. You got a platform now, and y'all only echo shit said by white feminists. That's really all y'all are. A lot of y'all are echoing what white feminists preach. And then you wonder why we're calling you back to shut the fuck up. We're calling you back to be silent. Because what you saying making no sense. You prefer soft and weak and effeminate black men on the TV screen to masculine drug dealers. Just because a lot of those soft, effeminate black men and Hispanic men are what's the word I'm looking for? Successful. They're successful. They don't got to look over their shoulder. Yes, the fuck they do. Yes, the fuck they do. Black success is not meant by other people in a positive way. So whether you're effeminate or a damn drug dealer, which I'm gonna say by far drug dealing is more dangerous, and it's a profession that does not ever welcome you like the sodomite community do. Y'all motherfuckers be like, yes. When a black or Latino man come out the closet. Drug dealers don't get welcomed into drug selling. You might get a guy that says, hey, I welcome you to sell my drugs. Look at how stupid y'all sound, man. Y'all sound so stupid wanting to see more black effeminate men on the TV screen. But anyway, that's it on that. Last thing I'm going to say is neither the drug dealer nor the effeminate black man is a positive portrayal of black and Latino men. So neither one of them is something that we should support. Now, when I say support, I mean like push them to do it. I'll watch it. I'll watch Power. I'll watch, what's that movie, Straw? But I'm not going to support it in the sense of encourage it. I'm just going to watch it because, hey, listen. You home doing nothing, you idle, you just did a video. Hey, put on a movie. Or you with your chick, put on a movie, But that's it on that. With that, I'm going to say shalom and on to the next one. And like I said, man, neither the black masculine drug dealer or the black effeminate executive that makes money in a way that nobody can explain in that movie. Neither one of them is a positive role model. Shalom.